How will the U.S. government shutdown affect you and the economy? Over the last 50 years, the government has shut down 21 times, the longest being December 2018 when it lasted 34 days. The shutdown will affect mostly those consumers who are traveling, with experts in the travel industry saying it will lose about $1 billion a week. Think about all the national parks that will be closed, and the frustrations at the airports will probably curtail travelers' enthusiasm for traveling. Even with all the negative headlines, stocks tend to do well during a government shutdown, with the average 3-month return after the shutdown at 9.5%, and 1 year later, the growth is 22.4%. Now, I would not encourage people to think they'll get 22% return this time around because of the valuations on the stock market these days. Unfortunately, bonds don't do as well, with the 3-month return being a negative 37% and a 1 year return on bonds being a negative 10.7%. What this means is during a government shutdown, generally, long-term interest rates increase as bonds fall. And this would be detrimental to the housing market, as we would then see mortgage rates increase if history repeats itself. On the shorter end of the yield curve, the Federal Reserve, who sets short-term interest rates, will be handicapped because they'll not be getting the information, the economic information, such as the labor report and other government data, to make the decision for their interest rate cuts. It is possible, if the shutdown is still ongoing at the end of October, the Federal Reserve may not cut interest rates because of the lack of data. The million-dollar question of how long will it last is a difficult one to answer, as no one knows for sure. But it appears, since both sides are so far apart, they'll not come to the negotiating table until some negativity starts showing up in the economy. There's just not much pressure on politicians to do anything at this point in time. That means this shutdown could be one for the record books and could perhaps last a month or two. I'm Brent Wilsey with Wilsey Asset Management. If you like these videos, be sure to get a like or comment, and feel free to check out our other YouTube videos and weekly newsletter, the latest economic news, expert analysis, and market insights.